Hello and welcome to episode 25 of series 4 of Master League Story Mode. Now before we get into the first game of this episode, I just want to give you a quick reminder about the PES Story Mode Patreon. It's going incredibly well. I am blown away by the support that the patrons have given to this channel. It really means so much to me. And we're up to $66 a month, which is incredible. I never thought we'd get that far, which means we're only $34 away from adding 2 live streams per month on top of the 4 videos that we have a week now. And I can reveal now that the plan is to add a 3rd series, a live stream series on top of the existing 2. So that's going to be really exciting. More details of that to come. But what I would say is it may well be worth your while to get in on this now, because people who become a patron before we get to the $100 will be in for something very, very exciting, which after that, it's not going to be as easy to get in. So just a little taster there. I'm just going to dangle that carrot. I appreciate it is January, and after Christmas, well, I certainly have absolutely no money. But if you do want to support this channel, help us get to a time where we're going to have 2 extra live streams a month and a new series, whilst also being able to vote on decisions on the channel. That's one of the key things about being a patron, or a co-author as it's also known. You get to vote on decisions. You also get early access to videos, and if you donate over $4 a month, you get to join the Discord chat channel, which is always a good laugh. So a little update for you there. If anyone's interested, then obviously I'd appreciate it a lot. If not, then really, honestly, I won't hold it against you at all. All I ask is that you keep watching, keep commenting, so I can keep chatting to you about my favourite thing in the world, which is PES, obviously. I'm back to that favourite thing now, because we have a very difficult game. Now, it's not often we get to look at Creeg Diacra's face for too long, which is sort of a good thing. There she is there. Oh, she sort of looks like she had gender reassignment surgery and then changed her mind and then went back to being a woman, and it didn't quite work out, because those shoulders, wow. I mean, I don't know how you do that, but those are some big shoulders. And those shoulders have got a lot of pressure on them at the moment, and especially today, as we have a home game against St Etienne, who are 6th in the league. And they also have 2nd top goal scorer, Rory Carr, who some of you will remember from earlier Master League series as being a pretty good player. Let's go and have a look at the sides for today's game. Now, patron and long-time commenter, Scott S, he threw some shade. I believe that's what the kids say these days. He threw some shade on 3 of our 4 attacking players, Passetto, Wellington, Nem and Ivy Lopez. He doesn't think that any of them are performing anywhere near as well as we'd like. And while I probably agree about Passetto, although he's been getting the assists, I think Ivy's been doing okay. And Wellington Nem, I feel, has been a revelation in attacking midfield. But I respect his opinion, and he suggests we should be starting Koyalapu in Ivy Lopez's place to give more of a goal threat, which is fair. He's a great striker. Commenter Mattios as well also suggested that we put Passetto as a 2nd striker in this position here rather than as a winger. I'm willing to give that a go, because Passetto, I mean, he has been whipping a few balls from out there, but I think if we just bring him in slightly, we can change him to 2nd striker. That could be interesting. So we don't need to do it at kick-off, we don't need to do it when out of possession, but when in possession, yeah, okay. So we're basically playing with 3 strikers now, although Passetto playing a bit wider. I'd like him as wide as we can as a 2nd striker. Oh, we can put him all the way out there, so that's fine. So hopefully he'll play wide, but also drop in. In terms of how everyone's doing today, well, maybe Wellington Nem. There's possibly we could play Malero, but he had a very, very poor debut when he came on. Could play Gouffran in there as well. What's he like in there? 72 rated. I think we'll stick with Wellington Nem, but maybe look to bring on a replacement. Karamo and Koalapu, well, the Young Guns episode, the last one, they had their chances. They didn't really take them. But, you know, as bench options, obviously they are great. Up against St Etienne today, as I said, they've got Rory Carr, who those of you who watched the Hull City Master League will remember he was pretty decent. So we have started very, very strongly this season. And these Clermont Foot fans here today in the stadium, in the heart of Clermont-Ferrand, I mean, they must be blown away. Considering how poorly we did at the beginning of last season to now be in Liga. And not just making up the numbers, we're really challenging some of the big sides as well. This is going to be a big test though. St Etienne have been doing really well. They've got a very, very strong side. How can we do today? Come on, lads. Let's do this. Doolin spreads it wide to Alcibiade. Inside to Passetto. You can see already he's playing more inside than he usually would. Incham pokes it into Passetto. Lets it fall. Oh, not bad. Ivy Lopez on the rebound. And well, Scott, where are you now, Scott? Where is that? Oh, no, sorry, Scott. No, that's harsh. That's harsh. He had a good point to make. But it's Passetto and Ivy Lopez involved in that goal. Got to thank Mateos. I think instantly putting Passetto in at second striker meant he was involved more. He's right in the middle of the pitch there compared to out wide where he's not really effective. Let it fall. Excellent effort on the volley. Keeper couldn't hold on to it, and Ivy Lopez, the number 11, sneaks in for his second goal of the season. It's Ncham involved again. Beautifully weighted chip. I mean, I would have loved to have seen Passetto get that one, but we'll take the goal, obviously. Oh, that's well worked there from St Etienne. And now they're going to look to build an attack for the first time. They're yet to get anywhere near our goal. So we've been defending very well in the midfield. But now Symonds, that's better. Doolin, strong oh, that's weak. Doolin gets a good, solid shoulder in there on the centre forward. I don't see anything wrong with that at all. I think that is excellent play. Using his weight, using his heft, and now it's Remy Cabella, a man in great goal-scoring form this season. Over this one, he steps over it. It's Roca Santos over the wall. Fuck off. Oh, we've been caught out. Bernardoni really, really struggles from free kicks from that distance. I mean, rooted to the spot, barely. I mean, you've got to shuffle, Paul, shuffle. Didn't shuffle. 30 minutes gone now, and our early lead is over. Ncham pokes it in, looking for Ivy. Oof, oh dear, that's going to be a yellow card for Ivy Lopez. Worth a go. A little bit rash. Definitely not a red. Thank God for that. St Etienne now starting to show a bit of class. Some good passing. Deuce now, Ncham closing. Deuce into Sutherland. Lovely layoff here. Lovely effort. Great save from Bernardoni. Yeah, if you put in a ridiculously hard save, low on the floor that's going in the bottom corner, he can save it any day of the week. If you take a free kick from 60 yards, then he'll flap around like a fish out of water. Cabella now, ball in. Doolin, this is dangerous. Oh, and that is an unfortunate deflection there. Roca Santos gets his second of the game. I'm pretty sure that was mean. Yeah, came off the head. Oh, it had to be Passetto, didn't it? Came off the head of Passetto, unaware, in the box. What are you doing there? And suddenly, the home side now is a goal down. Ncham into Doolin. Dory lays it off to Wellington Nem. Looking for options now. Finds the ball out to Duarte. Into Ivy Lopez. Look to take on Lacroix. Into trouble. Back to Wellington Nem. Out of his feet. Whip a ball in for Dory. Lovely header. Oh! Well worked. Ferrabori Dory with a rare miss. I think he was on 60% chance completion in the last episode. And that was a lot easier than some of the ones he's taken. Great ball in from Wellington Nem. Just wide. Come on. Sutherland back to Hernani. This is well worked, but Decore gets in there. Finds the ball to Ivy Lopez. First half nearly over, and there it is. It is over. And, oh, that was a difficult 10 minutes there for Claremont, having gone a goal up. We looked so confident to begin with. The second, I mean, both goals were a bit shit, really, weren't they? The first one should never have gone in. We always get caught out by those free kicks. And, yeah, the second one, an annoying deflection off the head of Passetto. I think there is another goal in this for us. At least one. Come on. Oh, Nem reads that really well. And then keeps hold of it nicely. Fires the ball out to Passetto. It looks a lovely chip into Dory. Takes it down. Ferrabori Dory out of his feet just wide. That difficult angle there had probably gone too wide. Zagadou straight in there. Lovely header, but only as far as a St Etienne player. But this time he wins it back. Lovely work. Now Zagadou will dribble it forward. Zagadou looking for the run of Dory. Doesn't come. And then we ran into nothing. And then Passetto's given away a foul there. And did he get a card in the first half? I don't know, but I think he's going to get one now. There's been a lot of difficult tackles in this one, and Passetto goes into the book. It's been a mixed game from him. Triple substitution here. Crean Diacra rolls the dice on the exactly on the 70th minute. Koyalapu, Malero and Gouffran on. Wellington Nem comes off. Ivy Lopez goes out onto the other flank, and he wins it back well there and finds Ncham through the centre. No one really ahead of him. Decides to stop and then push it out wide to Asibiade. Goes back to Ncham. Nice ball reversed into Gouffran. Gets it out of his feet. Puts the ball in. Dory with a header straight at Whelan. And not a bad first touch there for Johan Gouffran. Yet to achieve anything in a Claremont shirt. But that was a good start at least. Quar into the air. Sutherland wins it. Nice header from him. The goal scorer Rocha Santos can come away with it. 4 minutes left in this one. Not long left now. Ruben Duarte brings it forward. Oh, big touch there. Inside to Kialapu. Nice. Then back into Duarte. Early ball from him, looking for Dorry. The header. Oh, an incredible save. And it is cleared into Cabela. Oh, he's had a couple of really good chances now. Dorry just hasn't been able to be as clinical as he has in recent games. And that'll be the end of the game here. Oh, lovely work there from Gouffran, and Dorry will get there. Can he hold this one up? Inside to Johan Gouffran. Can he get the shot in? No, he can't. It's blocked really well. And that'll be the end of the game. Oh, and it is a rare home loss here for Creeg Diakra's side. And you've got to say that the two Roca Santos goals were unfortunate. I think that's fair to say. Really unfortunate. I think we definitely played our way back in. Saint-Etienne at the end kept possession really well, preventing us from getting too many chances. Dorry had a couple of good headers. Would have liked to have seen more from him. Mixed game from Passetto, as we said. And Ivy Lopez got a goal. It was sloppy right at the beginning, and we just couldn't find the net after that. It was always going to be a tough game against a side in a very similar position to us in the league, but with a lot of good quality players. Oh dear. Well, we haven't lost too many, and now we're down into 9th. Remember, we've just got to stay in the league. Toulouse only on 6, so we are a good solid 9 points ahead of them. But we have only played 10 games this season, so it can go either way. If we get on a run of losses, things are going to start to look a little less rosy than they have been. So Ncham up to 76, that's good to see. Decore has mastered his training as well. We get a nice long rest now before we go up against 19th place Dijon. We should be beating this team, even away from home. Zagadou has acquired Rising Star, that's good to see. Munir has broken down, that's a shame. We've had a bid in for Jalabi. Probably could sell him. So into the next game, and with an eye on the fact that we've got PSG at home, the big money tie, that's going to be a real experience for the Clermont fans. But for now, we've got to concentrate on this one. Let's see how everyone's looking. Alcibiade on a downward arrow, that's it's not a good start. But Saavedra was pretty good when we brought him in, so I'm not too bothered about that. I think we'll keep the front three. Koyalapu on a downward arrow. He does seem to get a little bit upset when he gets a chance, but doesn't fulfil his promise. So I can sort of understand. It's a little bit upset there. I think Passetto as a second striker did work. We need to change that in the main menu, but for now we'll just put that back in. Other than that, yeah. Gouffran did all right when he came on. Good pass and almost chance at the end of the game, but it definitely doesn't start for me at the moment. Quick look at Dijon. They're playing 2 up front. Look to have a pretty solid back 4. Nothing really screaming out, and obviously they are second to bottom at the moment, so if staying in the league is our target, and I think really it is, we don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves, and this is a team that we do need to beat. And I think it is definitely the case that we need to not get ahead of ourselves. If we start thinking, yeah, we're pushing for Europa League, we're pushing for Champions League, and we forget that we need to go out there and we need to grind out results. We are a newly promoted side. Yes, we've got some excellent players who are playing well above their overall ratings, but this could all come crashing down. And we know how close we were to for Corrine losing her job last season. Nearly didn't get promoted. It came down to the last game. So who knows what could happen this season. Let's keep it tight. Let's win games like this that we should be winning. Amalfitano, great tackle there from Zagadou. And then Ncham just turns on the afterburners to give himself a bit of space. Duarte back to Lopez, and he'll spin it wide to Saavedra. In today for Alcibiade. Finds Passetto. Cuts inside, but then into trouble straight away. Will he still be here in January? Great turn there. Saavedra helping Decore out, but it's gone back to the striker. Into Amalfitano now. Chipped in. Danger here. And at the far post, well, the Dijon player was always going to struggle from that angle. But warning signs here straight away. Passetto giving away another foul. He's giving away a lot of fouls at the moment, which maybe is a good thing. At least he's putting the effort in. Trying to affect the game, even if it does give away. That's straight to Bernardoni. He bowls it out now into Passetto. Takes it down. Good first touch here. He's got no one with him. Has to cut back in. Ball out to Dorry, who's pulled wide. Again, no one really to look for. Dorry takes his time, and that's well worked. Into Doolin. Finds Ivy Lopez. Needs to use his pace. Back to Dorry. He seems to have dropped deep here. Ncham will hit this from distance. Wow. Good hit from Ncham. Keeper did not look sure about that at all. Slow build up here. Ivy Lopez looking to find space. Back to Dorry, who's on the edge of the box. Let's take a look at this. Yeah, always drifting wide. Ruben Duarte keeps possession well. Inside to Doolin. Just pokes it into the path of Incham. Now Passetto, who's going to look for the 1-2 with Dory. Dory turns nicely into Saavedra. He's got Incham in the box to aim for. He'll put a ball in, straight to the keeper. Doolin, can he win this? He can, and Nem now can keep this alive. Turns a bead. Ball into Incham. Oh, defenders rushing out, but Incham shows the strength. Saavedra, oh, the pass is missed, and now we're in trouble here. It's a 3-on-3 break. Samaritano out wide. Decore's come out to meet him. That's a decent ball. Doolin struggling for pace, but just about gets there. Zagadou pushes it right into Ruben Duarte. Looking up for options here. Finds Ivy Lopez through the centre. Little chip ball into the back post to Dory. Gets the header. Looping. Keeper has to flap. Still not cleared though. Ivy Lopez. Oh, that's good defending there from Said. Doolin, good tackle. And Passetto now into Incham. Oh, Incham runs into the danger. Malfitano gets away. Oh my God, Bernardoni did not look comfortable with that one at all. And Incham, that is a rare occasion that he gets caught in possession. Don't think he expected that one as Wellington Nem stepped over it and he didn't know Malfitano was there. He won it back, got the shot away, Bernardoni over the bar. Well worked here, side at the far post. Oh my God, onto the bar. And we do get it away. And Wellington Nem will find Dory. Waiting for backup here, this first half nearly done. Dory steps inside, finds Wellington Nem, out to Passetto. Turns. And then turns away again into Doolin, looking for options. Lopez lays it off into Dory, into Wellington Nem. Can he streak away from his man? Still Nem. Wellington Nem into the box. Left foot effort. Easy save. And it's half time here in Dijon, and we have been awful. No two ways about it. Obviously still reeling from the loss against St Etienne. We've had chances, but we've not looked confident at all. We're going to need to see a lot more from this side in the second half. Cham steps away from Amalfitano. And inside of Balfont. Wellington Nem look to poke it into Incham. He's made his way into the box. Great strength there from Incham. Oh, is it going to fall to Dory? Oh, it would have been very fortunate if we'd come away with a goal on that opportunity. Oh, Saavedra reads that really well. Pushes it down the line into Passetto. Passetto into the box. Turns his man. Low cross in, looking for Lopez. Oh, doesn't quite make it through to the Spaniard. Nice idea there from Passetto, who showed good footwork to work the opportunity. Zagadou, not a problem. Not a problem at all. Saavedra looks up, looks to put it very wide to Ivy Lopez. Keeper should get there. No, it's gone all the way through. Malfitano will put a ball in. This is dangerous here. Passetto will be able to bring it away. He goes first time into Doolin. He's got a little bit of space to run into here. The defensive midfielder. Only Dory in the centre. Has to go back to Wellington Nem. Steps away from Malfitano. Pokes it into Dory. Back to Passetto. Under pressure. Does really well to find Saavedra. Down the line into Nem. Has he stayed onside? He has. To the line. Steps back in. Whips in a ball. It's Doolin edge of the box. Not a good ball. Oh, somehow we've won it back. Dory into Lopez. Slips it into Dory on his left foot here. The shot comes in. What a challenge that was. Duarte keeps it alive though. Into Incham. Now Doolin. Oh, he's dispossessed. Nem should get there though. This is sloppy. Nem gets away from his man. Can't find Dory. This is poor. It's going to be Caramo replacing Dory. He's looking very tired. And Malero will come on for Doolin. Gives us a slightly more attacking feel to our central midfield partnership, but not much more. Good work from Malero. Turns. Finds if he... Oh, that's an awful pass. Oh, that's awful. Into Caramo. Will it be his first goal for Clermont? No way. Oh, that's unfortunate there from Caramo, Jan Caramo. The young man comes on and he's gifted an opportunity here from Dijon to probably win the game. Look to curl it just wide. Lopez puts a wide ball looking for Passetto. Oh, Bukamoto gets there. And it's going to be a disappointing 0-0. We had chances. But yeah, Clermont have found a bit of a run of poor form in this episode. And I'm not looking forward to seeing the league now. Rene, the keeper, gets a 6.5. I think that says a lot. We did have chances, but none of them really that great. And poor performances all round, I'd say. Caramo missed an absolute sitter when he came on, which is sad for the young man. But I don't think we can blame him. It's just not good enough from everyone, really. Oh dear. Well, even the point, though, takes us above Guingamp and into 8th. But with games against 2 of the top 4 coming in the next episode, it would have been nice to have padded our points a little bit. And we do have a 5-point gap over 12th place and below, which is a little bit of comfort, but not much. So as I said, only 3 days later, and we invite PSG to Clermont-Ferrand, and this is going to be tricky. So join me in the next episode for this one, and hopefully it isn't a bloodbath. See you in a bit.